everybody, and welcome back to the Ultra Publications Let's Play of The Castle of Dr. Brain!
Do you always have to say that so dramatically?
Well, yes, it's Dr. Brain, and it's his castle, and it's definitely of...
Okay, then.
Now, you might have noticed the last couple of episodes that while our voices sync up with each other, they don't all sync up with the video the same way. That's because Wedge is playing the game and the rest of us are watching him play it on a stream. The last couple of episodes, my stream has seemed to be slower than anybody else's.
It's so
well.
It's so streamy. No?
I'm not touching that.
No? Okay.
So anyways, last time we watched as Wedge, in the math hallway of Dr. Brain's castle, solved both the diabolical sliding touch puzzle of the bad touch, and the math marvel using a hint coin in the process. Anyways, Wedge has one more door ahead of him. Let's see how he does today.
Alright, opening the door.
Woo! Beware the ghost door!
Actually, it's sort of a metal door.
I see that.
This is a magic square. Place numbers in the squares such that they add to the same totals across each row, down each column, and along both diagonals. If you get stuck, spin a hint coin for some clues on how to solve this type of magic square, more commonly today known as a Sudoku puzzle.
Ugh. I hate those things.
You know, I gave up on Sudoku when it realized it didn't involve ritualistic suicide. Know where that's from, don't you?
No, I don't, but that's hilarious.
It's from one of the 7 Max Season 1.
Ah, 7 Max. The game we didn't play.
Ah, Max. You mean seppuku.
I know, I just played that game the other day, so I couldn't help but include it.
Hey, that's not... I'm all for 7 Max referentials.
I knew I recognized the quote, but I didn't get it until Wedge said it.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have to add up everything on each side, huh?
Yeah.
Basically, they all have to be the same number.
I wonder what that number could be.
I'm not sure.
Well, instead of throwing things in randomly, let's look what numbers we have.
Well, they're all odd numbers.
Hey, that's not fair. They never called you any names. Do they call you odd?
Sometimes they make me cry when I go to sleep.
Oh, that makes them bad numbers.
Yes, well, you know.
We should get some better numbers.
We do need to get some better numbers. In fact, we need to get some better man.
What?
I see that.
Okay,
joke.
so it's a sequence of odd numbers. So.
Yep.
So they're going to average out to something when you add them all up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we could add those all together with a calculator and divide them by how many numbers there are and figure out what a number should be. But that would be work.
Let's not.
That would be work.
Well, no, that wouldn't be the same. That wouldn't be the number we're looking for.
Fair.
I suggest you put the middle range-ish numbers in the middle of the square. I think that's what I usually did back in the day.
That would make sense.
Woohoo!
Wow. That's special.
Well, get a number set numbers on these sides.
So yeah, it looks like they just gave you every other odd number.
Well, we've got 2 20s, 2 44s, and 2 64s, and that's the side, and the bottom is just a whole bunch of different ones.
Yep, I definitely
should
see
work.
2 64s.
Alright, so we need something that adds up to 14 over here to keep the series going.
Assuming 64 is the number.
Ah, looks like a pretty good one to me for working with a sequence.
Well, yeah, it does, and that does ring right. 64 sounds like something I remember, but I don't know. It's been years since I played it.
Well, we now have
Give me a
64
large
in a
number of
couple different
keys.
places.
No, that's not right. It can't be the 9 here. Maybe if we switch a couple of these? Hmm.
This is what you get for working with odd numbers. They don't want to work right. If you had even numbers, this would be much easier. I told you they were odd, Clovis.
Oh, now we've broken this one here.
Wow! Numbers all over the place. It's a number counter revolution.
Should I just keep plugging them
You've
in?
definitely-
And see what we get?
You've definitely broken the one that's gone up to 82. Get it
Oh,
up to
is it-
89 and we go back to the future.
Marty!
You've got to go back with me.
But back where?
Back to the future.
Did you guys see the new well, no, never mind, that's for later.
Now you can ask me, we've got
Oh.
some time.
I was gonna ask if you'd seen the new Nerd, but yeah, it's probably not appropriate to speak of in our Let's Play.
I have seen it, but that's right. We'll save that for later. Maybe a podcast.
Ooh, podcasty.
I'm breaking this one pretty badly.
I don't know, you got a couple of ones that are all matching on the right there. I think your 64 hunch was about right, because look at that.
Alright, so where we have broken 64? Okay,
We
have
have an
some
80
64s
somewhere.
going
Yep.
sideways.
So we have a lot of Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64!
More!
Whoa.
Wow, that was
Feedback.
in stereo. Wasn't expecting that.
It's our tag team Nintendo 64 attack.
That was our interpretation of Christmas 1996.
Alright, any suggestions how I can fix this?
Let's see, you've got us.
Oh, now I've broken that. Oh. Everything's breaking. Any hints from the master Cloves?
No.
I feel like we've tackled this wrong.
Yeah, this is just... I don't like these number puzzles. They're breaking my brain. If I wanted this to be plain Brain Age.
Let me back down a bit. Some of these. I feel there has to be a strategy for it instead of just throwing in numbers.
Throwing in random numbers.
Well, if you always want, you can always buy the hint.
We did that last time and we ended up regretting it.
I did it on accident. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see.
Okay, so we gotta like average out like in each row.
Yeah, that's what she said about accidents.
Who said?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so we do something like that.
I love how this music is just taunting us.
But then we need something to do with these large numbers. That's the question though. Oh, I got an idea. We need to do something with large numbers, don't we?
Yeah. The large numbers go well on the outsides where they hit the fewest points.
Need some, So we get one of the big numbers down here. I can do something like that. No, it doesn't work. Okay, let me try looking over here. You need something that adds another like 15. No, we already used the 15 though. Huh.
So it's 29 probably doesn't go there.
Maybe we were wrong about 64.
But how could we be wrong about 64? Shigeru Miyamoto told us so.
He also threw the tea table at us afterwards.
This is true. He might have just been drunk.
Damn mean drunk. He was so high off the weed from his Pikmin garden.
Alas, Pikmin. It was great until the feds cracked down on it, man.
It's why we never got a sequel.
We did get a sequel.
Yeah, but not a third.
Well, we didn't get another sequel then. Not that we didn't get a sequel. There is a difference. The feds put a stop to the horror.
But I thought there was no end to the horror.
Right you are, little buddy. And people are probably going to shoot us for that exchange, but that's okay. I can live with
If you
it.
have any ideas, feel free to throw them out.
Honestly, my ideas all went out the window a while ago. I don't like these puzzles. Alright, Clovis WizKid, you're the one who's beaten this game. I think it's time that you helped us out.
One thing I want to ask, Wedge, is how much time do we have left?
We can take a break now if you'd like.
Okay, everybody, then we'll take a break and come back and suffer some more for your entertainment.
Yay! Okay.